relationship kanan beektu taanaan gaaffii tokko yoo ta'u inuma dhabda malee hin argattu. Today we are going to look at the different relationships that can exist between pairs. Look at this. Therefore, when two pairs are given, actually the first pair, both words are given. You know why? Because it is based on the first pair that you're going to answer the second pair. Look, the same relationship that exists in the first pair exists in the second pair. Now look at this. Hospital and doctor. What is the relationship between hospital and doctor? The same relationship that exists here exists in the second pair. That is to mean the question and the given term. Look at this. If you once identify the relationship between this and this, and then it is easy to identify the relationship between the second pair. Therefore, when you read something like this, usually they are given like this. 2 dots in the first pair and again 2 dots in the second pair. But between the 2 pairs, 4 dots are given like this. To read this, it is read like this. As hospital is to doctor, then dash is to teacher. Am I right? Now, to answer this kind of question, to answer pair. Why? It's because the same relationship exists between the second pair. Because the same relationship right? Therefore, now as you can see there, what is the relationship between the doctor and the hospital? What is it? Do they have relationship? What kind? Yes, right? Therefore, he's, as we can see, hospital is what? The working or the workplace. The workplace for a doctor. Alright? Aha! If it is a workplace of a doctor, therefore, something that is going to be filled here in the blank space should be the workplace for what? The teacher. Right? And obviously, what is it? Yes. Thus, the workplace for teacher is school. Therefore, have you seen? We feel school here. Look at this. As I've told you previously, this is a workplace for this, and this is a workplace for this. Therefore, the relationship between the first pair exists in the second pair. That is how you are going to identify. Today, we are going to look at the different relationships that can exist between pairs. Synonymous relationship. Synonymous relationship. What does this mean? Synonyms of words can be given in the first pair. Therefore, you are going to identify the synonym of one of the words in the second pair. Something like this. Ban jettani prohibition. Have you seen? Ban is to mean prohibition. They do have the same meaning. Now, if I give you something like this, dash jale utuna kazere malirati gut na ilalame. idea. Ban is a synonym for prohibition. Dash is a synonym for an idea. Can you give me the synonym for an idea? You are going to feel notion. Therefore, notion and idea, they are synonymous. Huge. That means endless, eternal. What's the synonym for escape? Obstacle. Kunis dhufeera na maatiriitiin. You can have fallacy, illusion. Right? Incumbent. And then burden. Right? The second type is antony relationship. Right? Where the first pair can have the opposite, are going to work out similarly for the second pair. Let me give you an example. The relationship is for example, meet. Meet, avoid. They are opposite, right? What's the opposite of never? Opposite of never. Sometimes, usually, always. Which one? Always. Good. Always. Something like this. So, cruel kind. Scarcity, abundance. Right? If something is scarce, that's to mean almost no. The opposite of that is abundance, existence in large quantity. Right? Deep, shallow. Alright? Weak. What is the opposite of weak? Yeah, strong you can say, but also you can say robust. Robust. Jechuus dandeessu. Yeroo tokko tokko oppositii nu hin eegin yookaan immoo sinonimii nu hin eegin jechootaaf nu kennamuu danda'u jaateefi you need to have this. Advance. Ilama jechi si yaadan baay'ee murteessaadha. Advance gaafa jettanii fuulduratti deemuu waarii keessatti lola keessatti immoo gaafa ta'u advance jechuun is to mean capture a territory jechuudhamti. Excellent. Faallaa sanaa gaafa yaaddan immoo capture a territory jedhu gaafa faallaa isaa yaaddan it can be retreat. Right? So akkaataa nu itti yaadnu itti maatars jechuudha. Jechoonni hiika garaa garaa qabu jaatee fi jecha isa kamii yaadneeti kan nuyi oppositii isaati jennu inni jedhu baay'ee murteessaadha. Right? Yeah. For example, cordial. Cordial. What does it mean, cordial? Cordial jechuudha. nama gargaaruu fedhii qabu jechuudha. Ahaa, kan nama gargaaruu dheekkamaa wayii faallaan isaa maal jedhama? You can say hostile. Right? Yes. Affirm. Mirkaneessu. Faallaan isaa deny. እሺ ባየ ነገር ግራጁዋል ጎበዝ ኢሚዲየት እሺ አብራፕት ወደተሽ ተውደንዳ right እሺ is a kind of kaga. The third relationship that we do have is we do have is individual and the group. And group relationship. What does this mean? Fakkeenyaaf nama tokko maal jettanii waamtu? Person. Nama baay'ee gaafa ta'u we call it people. Excellent. Person, people. Aha. Eshi. Kanisa tokko maal jennee waamtu? B. Miti? Baay'ee gaafa ta'u maal jennee waamtu? Collective is a collective. Swamp of bees jettu. Mati? Excellent. Look at this. Person, people. And therefore, bee, swamp. Could isheen kun singliidha yookaan individualidha. Isheen kun groupii gaafa ta'u jechuudha. Excellent. Number 4, the fourth relationship that we do have is intensity relationship. Intensity relationship. When one word of the pair is higher intensity than the other word. The other one. Look at the relationship between these two words. Quarrel and war. Quarrel and war. Quarrelini. Waluma arrabsitee waluma faarurrukuttee tarii bat wal gootee dhiistamni waarii gaafa ta'u hamma maalitti deema? Lubbuu baasu wal ajjeesu mani kanaafu waariin is the highest, is a higher, it has of the higher intensity. War is intensified. This one is strong, right? War is stronger than quarrel. Good. Worker and product relationship with the fifth one. Worker and product relationship. When one of the pairs represent, right, the working professionals. Working professionals, and the other word of the pair represents the other word of the pair their final product. Their final product. Okay, look at this example. Poet produces what? A poet produces what? Poem. Poem. Aha. Eshi. Writer, man produce good. Book. Excellent. Book. Who produce shoes? Huh? Cobbler. Jen. Cobbler. Shoes. Film to produce goda? Producer. Newspaper to produce goda? Editor. Newspaper. You can have something like this. Worker-tool relationship. When the first word of the pair represents an individual who uses the second to do something, right? Nijalqaba individualidha, nilammata nama wantichatti fayyadamuudha jechuudha. For example, a pen, no, writer dursu, writer malifre worker to do something, and then tool. Writer uses what? Malin. Toolichi mine? Pen. Right? Something like this. Pen. This is worker. Right? And this is the tool. Tailor. Malfayyadama. Tailor. Malfayyadam. Needle. Soldier. Malfayyadam. Gun. Mati? No. Farmer malfayyadama. No. Product and raw material. Product and raw material. Product and raw material is somebody just change the first word of the pair is what? Is the product, and the second word is the raw material. The raw material. Fakkeenyaaf shoe. Example. Shoe maalirraa hojjetama? Leather. Jechuu dandeessu. Maalirraa hojjetama? Abeet? Paperirraa jiddiigu kan biraa jiraa? Roodii maalirraa hojjetama? Asphalt. Cobblestone akkanaa hin jenne daraasee. Raabarii maalirraa hojjetama? Raabar dhufeera laa kun. kan sooshaal ta'uu kan naachuraalii haa ta'uu hin beeku baay'isoo egzisiisiyuu hin beeku malee dhufeera ishii laateeks. Loos maalirraa hojjetama? Faayibar. Miti kun akkasii hawuga. Eshi oomleetii maalirraa hojjetama? Baay'ee ijoolleen kun hin jiru? Oomleet hanqaaquu. Dhageessanii beektu garuu. Lady linen, I'm sorry, is flax. Waanuma qabuutuma isinii kennaa jiru. Sack is of jut. And wall is made of what? Bricks. But it is part and whole relationship. Whole relationship. Jechuun gar tokko wayii maal akka jedhamuu fi guutummaan isaa immoo maal akka jedhamu. Hard disk paartii maali? Computer. Excellent. That's it. Wantoota akkasii jechuudha. Pedal paartii maaliiti? Pedali? Yeah. Wheeling paartii maaliiti? Wheel. Yaa iddoo tokko tokkotti egaa xinnoo ishee isin shawwaduu danda'a. Kaart. Wheelii kan qabulee gaarii qofaa miti garuu yeroo baay'ee wheel cart jenna. Worker and workplace. Sila jalqaba irratti exampleedhaan jennee raggaatanii fi doctor, hospital, teacher, school and action relationship. And action relationship. The first word is a tool, and the second is what? Is what you do with it, with the tool. Okay. Good. Example. Knife maal godha jo. Sorry. Knife, cut. She gun. Shoot. Microscope. Maal god. Magnify. Mitire. Paint. Right. Dig. Neatly Margot remote. Safe. Not it me. Loudspeaker. Loudspeaker. Amplify. Mati? Akkasi rahe. Shield. Gachan. Malgot. Guard. 11th is pair relationship. Pair relationship. Pair relationship. Fakkeenyaaf lock gochuudhaaf maal fayyadamtu? Key. Excellent. Question maal ta'a? answer. Right? Machine. Pencil. Malka ofra. Eraser. Machine. Lapisi. እሺ ጫማው ጅማል ቱዴ ካልሲ ሶክስ አይ ወሮ ወጅንዴ ሞቹ እሺ ሆርሲ ወጅማል ቱዴ ሆርስ ካሪ ቼሪ ወጅማል ቱጅ chair, table. Mentire, 1 gram iba money. Door, window. What do you want? Ini toko jira, nani ini toko jira, wana kasiti. Eshi, t-shirt with what? Trouser. Pere chuni warra wali wajinde muda warra wali wajinde ni tokko jirada ni tokko sin jirata jechuudha right akkas right study and topic relationship fakkeenya fi botany studies what miti plants እሺ ጀራሚ ወንዶታ ከዚህ ከነ ባዮሎጂ ከሰጥ ሲንቱ ባዬ ሳቤካ ናሚ ዲዚዚ ቋቱ ማልጀረማ ፓቶሎጂ ስታዲስ ዲዚዝ ኤኪ ናሚ ወንቲ ቋቱ ማልጀረማ ኦሎጂ እሺ ኤጊ ቫይሮሎጂ ቫይረስ wantoota akkasiitan kansiyoolojii shape archaeology artifacts animaalii kan qo'atu zoolojii dha ishee kana beektumti እሺ astrology planets ornithology study of birds biology not this is very common I think cardiology skull right anthropology studies what man what do we call the study of insects okay, entomology fossil paleontology earthquake seismology heart cardiology soil study of soil pedology jala the next animal movement relationship animal movement relationship maal jechuudha kuni animaalii fi akkaataa isaaniitti deeman the way they move kun baay'ee isaa waan beektan natti fakkaatu fakkeenyaaf donkii maal jedhama beektu short rabbit akkaataan adeemsi ishee akkamii we call it lip horse fardi hin gulufamni gulufuun suni maal jedhama? Gallop. Magala biseerutti dhiyoodhaan. Mouse baasheen hantuuta scamper jedhamti akkaataa deemsa ishee. Lion yingoo maal ilaalanni jedhan afaan amaariffaatiin maalidha? Ingiliffa gaafa ta'u we call it prowl. Lamb hoolaa. Lamb biidhamoo biidhamuu lambii biidhamtii. Ishi maal jedhama kan ishee moo beektu? Frisk. Cock kormaan daanqoo. Strut jedhama. Akkaataa deemsa isaaniiti. Ishi. Animal or thing sound relationship kudaafu sagalee isaanii. Relationship. Lion roar. Oh, kasi lion roar. Elephant trumpet jedhama ishee. Ishi bokkaano rain sagalee bokkaa namni dhagaye beeku pattern jedhama. Ishi bee nati ishee kana beektu. Goat bleeds jedhamti. Maanii jira baay'eedha ishee telegiraamii irra isinii kaa'a. Kun akkuma fakkeenyaatti isin ga'a. 15. Individual or thing and class relationship. Individual or team and class relationship, right? Kana jechuun immoo lafa isaaniitti ramadaman, right? For example, lizard is reptile, nothing, and ant is what? Insect. And geese is what? Bird. Maybe? Which is Babu? Seems to be correct. Frog is what? Amphibian is Rashi. Huh? Hoga? Classy Sani teacher. Rat, rodent, snake, reptile, man, mammal, wanta akkasii. Right? This. Individual and dwelling place. Bakka jireenyaa. Right? Wantooti bakka isaan jiraatan. Fakkeenyaaf, for example, mouse eessa jiraata? Hole. Hantuuti boolla keessatti. Ishi naan. Naani beektu? Monoksee eessa? Calvin. Kitaaba keessa dura jira laakun. Soldier. Maal keessa jiraata jiru? Braaks. I think braakii moo baarakeetu ishee? Baaraaks. Relationshipii kana beektu taanaan gaaffii tokko yoo ta'u inuma dhabda malee hin argattu. Baay'een isaa immoo jarri kun nuuf haaraadha because kutaa 12tti jalqabe jaatee fi wanta shaakalaa dhufnee as geenye miti. Therefore it needs attention. You need to learn the relationship of these orders as much as possible. For today, let me stop here. Thank you very much.